Welcome to EngTech Media, your gateway to engineering and technology. Subscribe now for more innovative content.
Hello, you are welcome back to this class. So in this class, we are going to be looking at editing image in CorelDRAW. So we are going to be looking at lightening up the image and working on the contrast. Alright, so I'm going to dive deep into my CorelDRAW. So I'll hit on my CorelDRAW. You can see this is our CorelDRAW environment. It's an empty environment. So for our classic, I'm just going to look for an image. So I'm going to go over to my file. So I'll come over to my file. I'll come to import. So I'm just going to import one image here so that we can use it to test run what we want to do here. Okay, let me just make use of this import. Alright, we're going to make use of this particular image. Alright, so here's the image we are going to make use of. So I'm just going to click on it. I'll come straight to, so we have different kind of contrast. You can see, you see adjust. Alright, contrast enhancement. So we are going to be looking at all these things. Alright, so we have adjust, contrast enhancement, this local equalizer, this sample target balancing, this tone curve. We have auto equalizer, we have brightness and contrast intensity, we have color balance, we have gamma. Alright, we have selective color replace. Alright, all these are tools that you make use of in order for you to work on the color, the contrast. Alright, our major topic here is this contrast enhancement. So I'll just click on it. So over here you can see these are our color. So this, once we are working on it now, you are going to see the changes on our images. Alright, let me just move it to this side. So like what we see here, I can come here, this gamma adjustment. Let me zoom in so that you can see what I'm talking about. Alright, so you can see this gamma adjustment, our adjustment here. Alright, so we just go ahead and pick on our editing. So I'm going to adjust it. So I'll adjust it. Click on preview. Once you hit on preview, automatically you can see the effects. Take it back. Alright, so I hit on this particular key to open it up, in the sense that anytime I do the adjustment, once I click on anything here, it's going to automatically edit, like it's going to automatically preview. You can see the preview is off. So if I come here and do anything, it automatically loads. So I don't need to come here and click on preview again. I'll just go straight to the point. So once I click on, you can see the image, it automatically reloads itself because I went and unlock this thing, this key that is here. So I'll just go back and alright, you can see the image. So this contrast is just in case maybe you are working on a particular image and you don't like the brightness of the image, you want to darken it. Alright, we are going to look at other aspects of it. This is just the enhancement contrast. Contrast. We have other tools over there. Alright, so we're just going to look at this before we go over to the other tools. So you can see it is the gamma adjustment. You can see, in case you have an image that is very bright and you want to do some work on the image, all right, so you can just make it like this. You can see how dark this image is now. So you can just drag it to the front. You can see how bright it is, how bright it is. So this is for the contrast. So what I'm going to do now, I want to go back. All right, you can see it's currently on RGB. Though we talked about RGB before, if you attend our previous class, you understand what that means. That RGB is for digital materials, not printable materials. Printable material is the CMYK. All right, CMYK. So if you have not watched our previous class, make sure you check through our channel so that you can gain access when you understand. Once we are talking about this RGB, you know what we're talking about. So so this reset, if I click on this reset, it's going to take me back. So I want to go back to the normal video, not the one I edited now. So you can see these are the effects. So I want to take the video back to normal. That means I don't like the edit, either because I don't like what I just did, so I want to reset it. All right, so whatever reason you want to reset it, once you click on this reset, everything going to reset. But I'm going to reset it now because I still want to make use of this original image, the original image that I brought here, and I want to explore other tools and other tools to check the color, to edit the picture. All right, I'm going to come here and click on reset. All right, as you can see, this is the original image, so I'll just click on cancel. So there's no editing. All right, I've reset everything I did here. So I'll come back here. We came to effects. So in our next class, we're going to look at transform, correlate. All right, we just work with this for the now. We're just working with this contour enhancement. So this is what we did now. Contrast enhancement is what we worked on. So we're going to check local equalization. All right, local equalization. So you see it's still the same thing. Let me zoom that so you see it is still the same thing but different. It's almost the same thing. Like we have the width, the height. You can see this is the original image. Currently this is where the image is. So if you are changing it now, it's going to make changes to the image. So we still have our preview here. We have our reset to undo everything we did, everything that we're going to do. And we have this key. Once we off the key, it will be automatic preview. So let me just do it so you can see what I'm talking about. So I want to come to my width. I will increase it. All right, you know what I just did? I came here. Let me just zoom that in so that you understand better. I want you guys to get this thing. So now what I did is I was trying to move this width and this height was moving alongside with it. These are editing tools, okay? It's called local equalizer. So I was trying to move this width and the height was moving alongside with me. So what I did, I came here, I click on this key to open it. The key is currently locked. So once I click on it, it opened and I could width from one place to another without this height following me. Let me show you what I just did. All right, so now currently it is locked. You can see it is open. I mean to say, you can see that I can now move it. So I'll come here and click on preview. You see the edit. All right, you can see the way my image is now. Let me move it so that you can see it properly. You can see the way this is the edit. So I can also adjust it. So these are the tools. You make use of these tools according to what you want. All right, if this image now looks like a drawing, all right, it looks as if it was sketched by an artist. So it all depends on what you want to show on the image, the output you want. All right, so it's not a must that you must do exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to show you what you can get from this thing. So I'll come to my height and increase. Now I'm going to open this key now so that it will be auto preview. You can see I will still go ahead and increase my height. Yes, let me just increase my height completely. let me bring it down. You can see it's like a sketch work, right? So let me also work on this my width. So as you can see, you can just use it to the way you want the image to be. All right, so it all depends on what you want. This is almost like an artistic work. All right, so I can come here and reset. It will take me back. Alright, so this key was on before, that's why the reset did not work. Alright, so I just have to off the key and hit on the reset. Now everything went back to the way it used to be. So you can see the first time we open up this local equalizer, it was the height was here. This blue line you are seeing here, both of them were here, and you can see it was 50-50. Everything has gone back to the normal default settings. Why? Because we don't like the edit we did, or we just want to do something else. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'll click on cancel, then I'll come back to my effects, come to my, so we have checked contrast enhancement, we have checked local equalization, and this is simple target balancing. All right, this simple target balance. I'm able to come here. So I'll click on preview. Let me just on this key so that it will be auto preview. So you can see it's always RGB. Let me just come here and click on 60. You can see the difference. Okay, it's just a little bit different, Sabi. So you can see just few difference happen to this. So we are just going to go back to our adjust. Right, we'll click on the image. You can see what we are doing here was not highlighted. Right, let me once the image is not clicked, is not highlighted, if you come to effects, adjust, there's nothing here, everything will be showing blank. Why? Because you didn't click any image. So I have to come here and click on this image. It automatically sends signal to CorelDRAW that I want to edit this image. So when I get to effects, all the effect tools will just pop out. So let me check this tone curve. All right, so I'm going to on this my key. So you just come here and drag. Oh, right. So these are you edit your images. So it depends on what you want to do with it. So I'm just going to reset that and cancel this. Let me go back to effects, go to adjust this auto equalizer. Okay, we've already done that before. Let's look at the brightness contrast. This for brightness, right? So I'll just go ahead and on this key. I can increase the brightness, you can see the effects. So I'll come here to contrast. And see what is going on. So I'm just making use of it the way I want it, alright, just for test sake. Alright, just for the text sake. So you can just do whatsoever you want to do with all this information. Okay, I'm going to go to reset that to normal. Hit or cancel, come back to effect. I think we still have one or two things to do here. I'll come to color balancing. Alright, this color balancing, So let me zoom it so that you see what the features that this one have. So they all have different features. This one has shadow, mid-tone, height, highlight, preserve luminance. Alright, let's play with this. Let's see what will happen with our pictures. I'm just going to open up the key. So my magenta. So these are colors. Okay, as you can see, this particular color balance, as the name implies, is color balance. Alright, so it's going to balance the color. You have your cyan, your magenta and yellow. Like I said in our previous class, in case you did not attend the class, go ahead and watch it. They said the cyan, magenta and yellow, these are the original colors. Alright, it's this color that you merge together to form your thousands of colors that you have today. So as you can see, we are not going to reduce those colors or increase them on this image. Whether you like it or not, this is a complete color. Magenta is here, cyan is here, and yellow is here. So if I, for example, if I increase yellow, you see what happens. I increase it. See what happens. Let me increase magenta. You see what happens. Let me. This is color. This is color mixture on your image. All right. I will increase cyan. I will reduce the cyan, which is cyan is currently on minus. That means, all right. So you can just play with this with the way you want. All right. So I guess we are done with this class. Let me check. We still have more thing. I'm just going to reset and cancel that. Let me check. We still have anything to talk about. All right. Selective color replace. All right. So you can actually. This is brightness. So all of them have different effects. So you work on your image the way you want. All right. These are different effects. I think I like this image. I like this image. I like this preview. So if I like this preview, I'm just going to go ahead and click on OK, and it's going to remain like this. As you can see, I just like the color. I like the color combination, the color balance. So that is that. So that is how you play with your color. All right. This class is all about color mastery, to understand how color works. All right. Lighten up your color and your color contrast. So these are you work with your color contrast on your images. Emphasis on image. You know, we didn't work on normal color on other designs. All right. This is just your image. Image are imported materials on your CorelDRAW. You didn't create it by yourself. It's an image. All right. So this class is editing image color, that lightening your image color and contrast. So I will see you in my next class.